G'day, this is Captainoob, and this is Queen Tested, a video series where I take an exceptionally powerful weapon in Fallout 76 and attempt to solo the Scorched Beast Queen with it. Today's weapon is none other than the Bloodied Prime 50 caliber machine gun with 25% faster fire rate and 15% faster reload, major and minor legendary effects respectively. If you'd like to see this weapon for more of a mobbing, the link to the weapon spotlight will be down below. I did actually take a queen in that, but I was with a team and, you know, I concluded that, fuck, this might be a good queen killer. And indeed it is, as you'll see during this video. So I'll quickly go over the build so you can see what is giving me damage here. Of course, we're going to have 9 perks in Heavy Gunner to boost this thing's damage, and Bullet Shield is there to keep us nice and safe whilst we are firing, because we're going to be taking a lot of hits. We've also got a couple of other things to help us out with that. Lock and load is to make this thing reload a little bit faster. You know, if I had stuff to store ammo, I'd chuck 3 in lock and load and, you know, leave Bandolier as is. Rejuvenated is there to keep us above 20% health, provided we've got more than 75% health. 75% food in our bar there. That kind of just heals us. I'm not sure if it's a bug, but yeah, it's kind of there. Concentrated fire is there basically to spot limbs, see if we can cripple them and try to manipulate her behavior. Glow sight is there to deal with anything tanky that shows up. Obviously, Nerd Rage is going to be used to boost our damage because, well, we're going to be at Nerd Rage threshold. We've got Stabilize there to ignore armor and make our heavy guns more accurate. Very, very useful when your armor, when your target is extremely tanky, like the Scorched Beast Queen. Gunsmith is there just to keep this thing around for a bit longer. Don't end up using that, but Enforcer's there just to cripple a few limbs. We mostly use one gun army to do that. Don't have to worry about switching weapons out. So yeah, we're just using that. So that's kind of dead weight, and I don't have Covert Operative on to, you know, boost our sneak attack crit. Fuck off, Super Mutant. To boost our sneak attack crit. We only pop like 1 or 2, but sneak is there if we want to, you know, get nice and hidden for a second if we want to heal when we take some damage over time. Obviously, Adrenaline is there to kill trash mobs to increase our damage up to 60%. Very, very good perk. Gunfill is there because, honestly, don't really know what else to put there. But if we are mobbing, well, we can easily just switch targets between invats and take them out very easily. And Bloody Mess is to boost our damage a little bit further. So that kind of goes over the basics of it. More importantly, my armor, I'm going to be using not a jetpack torso, as you can tell with that. I'm actually using a protocol torso, which, you know, gives me heaps of damage resistance whilst I'm under 20% health, so we can keep getting battered by the Queen and not have to worry about it. And apparently I have to teach this Super Mutant a lesson for shooting me whilst I'm recording. You can tell by the damage that this thing hits hard, but does it hit hard enough to kill the Queen? Well, we shall see. You can go away. You're getting a critical. Take that, you cockhead. Alright, so nukes nearly come down. Let's do a little bit of warm-up on some baby ones, and also make sure we don't see any of these bastards rock up during the fight. You'll notice that I don't have a jetpack on, and I probably would have talked about this earlier, but yeah, the jetpack is a buggy piece of garbage, and I do not recommend using it because as soon as you hit the spacebar, you will jet into the air, despite whether you've actually jumped, and your AP will be gone. And the defense bonuses of the emergency protocols are very good. All the best PvPers know what they're doing when they equip this, so, you know. So there's our Queen, and we've got a little bit less, a little bit more in our health bar because the radiation will be there. And I am in Exo 1, which means my resistance to it is pretty high, but what we want to do here is probably cripple her as much as we can, and if we can get her to land on the ground, that would be ideal, because then the extra range that I'll have to conjure out of this thing won't ruin my damage. And there we go. As you can tell right there, she can't one-shot me. I'm just going to watch my health bar, maybe drop a stim pack every so often. Yeah, might as well just do it, eh? And run up nice and close, and hold down the trigger. Now, we'd be doing a little bit better if we were in Nerd Rage threshold right now, but as you can tell, things are going quite well. We're not being attacked by it. Okay, here's the mobs. We got to get rid of these guys. Unlike stealthing like I've used before, I'm going to have to fight off a lot of hostile creatures during this, which is going to be a pain in the ass if I'm focusing on the Queen. So what I might do is, oh fuck. Alright. So anything that can give you damage over time is going to pass through your armor regardless, so my emergency protocols are fucking worthless. So you got to make sure you take out anything that can poison you very quickly. That was a false scream. I must have punched her head in. There we go. That's what we wanted. She completely stopped there for a second, allowing us to pile on the damage. Yep, there we go. There's another stingwing, or an insect. They can give you damage over time. Don't pay those bastards any mind. Now, if I've got medics right now, that would be a nice thing. I don't think I'll pick up an addiction, but whilst the queen's up and about again, we'll quickly dispatch a couple of minions, just to, you know, keep that adrenaline running. You don't want to suddenly drop off 60 damage. Radroach, bad. Now, I've seen a couple of Mylurk babies spawn, like Mylurk spawns, and I believe they have some poison damage attached to them, and those little bastards will kill you. I'll tell you that much. Most important thing is to not lose aggro on the queen, otherwise she'll fuck off to God knows where and you won't be able to complete this. Scorched Earth will still be running, and I know this firsthand. This is actually my second attempt. Now, I'm actually doing this before the time where I'd actually be able to do it, thanks to the fact that I used my gunslinger to drop this nuke. The first nuke was dropped by this character, no dice, so I just switched over to me gunslinger and we're good to go. Now you're going to sit there and do fuck all, because that would be helpful. Alright, don't fail me now, emergency protocols. Alright, let's just take a quick look at her wings here. We'll try to knock some of those out to manipulate her behavior somewhat. We do have one gun army, which I haven't been utilizing all that much because of headshots I'm going for. But it looks like we've managed to do what we need to there. I had a whole bunch of stealth perks that haven't been used all that much, so... Alright, so whenever we get attacked by melee dudes, and there's a Mylurk spawn, little bastard will give you nasty damage over time. Now if we can get escape artist to work here, that would be cheeky. But no, would you believe firing a 50 cal is not going to do well in terms of sneakiness? Who's shooting at him? Oh, I've got help from super mutants. Hey, I'm trying to solo the queen. Yeah, you go another stim pack, I reckon. And I can't really use the crutch of stealth. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop her from fucking moving, I reckon. And I hear some other crap, and there's some damage over time from that little bastard, but I had a stim pack already loaded to counteract that. Alright, let's have a look at its legs. Wrong fucking creature. Actually, you've got a damage over time, don't you? They're very annoying to deal with, damage over times. It's terrible in Borderlands, but now we've got a little bit of breathing room. We'll get whacked under Nerd Rage threshold here. Hopefully that's enough to stop you from running around. It is not. We're really kind of being pushed around by the Scorched Beast Queen at the moment. Things aren't going well, but we are managing to out-tank her, so kind of like how Bethesda... Hang on, there's someone here. No, dude, no. Alright, just fucking finish the reload, please. Being staggered sometimes resets the reload, and for some reason I feel like she's taking a little bit more damage now. And I have got all manner of fucking creatures after me now. Everyone's just going all in. She's called in the cavalry, but that's okay, which means, well, nice swing and a miss there, Queenie. But yes, as you can tell, I'm doing quite well here, and I'm pretty sure that is a confident thing because he backed off. Thank you, Plasma Gatling. Oh, I saw that damage over time there. Almost fucking copped it. But yeah. Oh, it's the Mylurk Kings too, those bastards. And a Stingwing. Get away, you bastard. I can't see. Okay, I think I got him. And it's just about it for the Queen. We'll quickly finish her off. And it is lights out. And there you have it. One solo kill on a Queen. Second attempt. First attempt didn't go too well, but I'm thinking it was game bugs that allowed me to do that. So hopefully this time I won't lose my flux. So yeah, we even get an assassin's bit of armor. Not really that great, but yeah, just a whole bunch of crap. Special thanks to Plasma Gatling for backing off when I said no, bro, because I was kind of in the middle of something. I didn't have time to, you know, do stuff. He's up there now. He must be doing raids. Hopefully the raids for him aren't laggy at all, because usually in pub servers they're fucking laggy. Same as Nuke. Same as running through nukes. It's so much better on private servers, man. You really get your money's worth in terms of server performance, if that really annoys you. But yeah, there you have it. A little bit of a solo kill there. What legendary did it give me? I don't even remember. Did it even drop something legendary? My memory is shot. I'm just happy that I was able to fucking solo the bastard. I'm gonna kill your babies as well. I'm gonna eat your babies. I'm gonna eat your baby's heart. Oh, jelly fingers, eh? What the hell's that all about? Range cost. Oh, that's no good. Well, I wasn't using VATS anyway, but yep. I think that'll pretty much finish off this video. Probably could do it a lot quicker if I actually bothered to, min-max everything, but yeah. Or if you're using chems. If you're doing this, I don't generally like to use chems or stimpaks, but I kind of had no choice. I would have fucking died there. But there you go. It's possible. I knew it was a queen killer. Not as efficient as the Bloodied fire rate handmade, but she still did a good job. Thank you for watching, guys.